Hey everyone, this is Sarah from Dream Chaser Gym, coming to do a reading about what the Divine Feminine needs to hear at this time. Alright, so let's get this started. You have truth, friendship, spirit self, radical curiosity, and unfinished symphony in the reverse. Alright. So, with this truth card, it's time to be honest, not only with others, but yourself. You owe yourself that. Remember, keeping the truth from others or telling lies, you lower your energy and dim your light. So, if you've been deliberately misled by somebody, remember, nobody deserves to be in your life if they think you're not worthy enough for the truth to be told to you. So, with this, you have, maybe you're not being honest about you being fully evolved in your spiritual awakening, but you're in solitude at this time. Maybe you're forgiving yourself and others and healing. That's what you need to be honest about. The sense of you needing to forgive others. But you do have hope. Maybe you felt like something was unjust to you with the Justice card in the reverse. But you're trying to let go of the past at this time. Maybe you're stagnant still because you're still trying to figure it out. Alright, so you have the Friendship card. Alright, so this card basically is about quit shutting out people. At this time, you need friends in your life. And it's time to quit shutting out people and accept friendship. If you know it's honest, if your intuition is telling you, okay, this is going to be good, I can trust this person, then that's what you need to go with. Maybe you just need to go have a night out with your friends, catch up on life, laugh. That's what this card is calling you to do at this time. But you're kind of closed off and guarded towards maybe friendship. But now you're having clarity. And you're rising above and wanting to manifest a fresh start with friendships. And it'll bring you abundance and prosperity once you find that friend. But you have good news coming in. You're shedding the old and letting the old stuff go. Maybe you feel a sense of that you failed a friendship. But with the World card being here, you're going to accomplish what you set out to with a friend at this time, or gaining friends at this time. So you have Spirit Self. And this card basically speaks on you to discover that whatever you seek is inside of you. The happiness, the love, the respect, the honor, it all lays within you and only you. And maybe choosing you at this time, it will benefit you more than you'll ever know. It'll bring you so much happiness and fulfillment. You have to let go of the control that you feel Um, and maybe you have split energy, but start journaling to find what is inside yourself, because your ancestors have led you to this point. Oh, Lord, that fell. Um, because maybe you have some kind of trust issues within yourself, and you don't have that harmony with inside of yourself. But I think you're about to get a reality check. Um, and it might be an unexpected change. And because maybe you just, like I said, you're lying to yourself, um, with the King of Wands in the reverse. It's time to quit that and find whatever that you're seeking out there in the world is all inside yourself. Alright, so you have Radical Curiosity. With this card, maybe at this time you're curious. Your curiosity is wild and radical. You're starting to accept and understand no limits. You don't, you no longer presume stuff. You don't judge people because you've been where half of these people have been. You have lived that life, and there's no more disappointment. You don't fear disappointment, rejection, or failure at this time because, let's be honest, you freed yourself from whatever it was. Yes, it was unexpected. Maybe it shook up stuff, but ultimately, it's a gift to you. It's gonna be you're gonna be so much more abundant. Once you realize, this radical curiosity inspires your creativity, but you still sitting on the fence about it. But you're pulling yourself together out of this loneliness that you feel. That's why you're starting to be more curious about life at this time. So you have the Unfinished Symphony in the reverse. You might have some kind of unfinished business with somebody or something, and it could be casting a shadow on your life. Just remember, procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. So, this card's asking you to stumble forward is better than holding back. Don't quit before the finish line, because this was a fated event. And there was some kind of deception there with this unfinished business. But it puts you, like, you felt like you have limitations on your life and on yourself, but you're trying to express and be true to yourself at this time. Maybe this is all happening right now. Maybe you will see this unfinished business and follow through with it, because your higher self might be activating, and you might be stepping into your divine feminine power, because you are awakening at this time. So once you get done with this unfinished business, it will be so much better for you. Maybe the unfinished business is with somebody that only looks out for themselves. But you have this new creative spark from this radical curiosity that is making you open your eyes to all the burdens that this unfinished business is bringing to your life. Alright, let's get to your closing cards. So this card was on the ground. I feel like you are finally finding mental strength to go ahead and coming out of the isolation. So I have my surrender cards. All I ask is what the divine feminine needs to surrender to at this time. It says surrender to your ego, creative gratitude, be of service to others, and come from the heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Surrender to your belief in sanctuary. The universe is asking you to be open to the infinitive nature of abundance. In this way, you keep removing blocks in your life and success beyond your wildest dreams. Surrender to negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negativity thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on a positive affirmation. Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Alright, so you have these doors. You have passages. Spiritual signs of indication you're walking through the passages of transformation. You have birth. Another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. And then you have change beckons. The path is shifting. The road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. And then you have 11:11. Do not hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. And then you have your funny affirmation cards. It says, love yourself so hard it effing hurts. Do not be effing hard on yourself. The moment you start treating yourself like you wish these fuckboys would treat you is the day you level up. And then you have the truth. Effing sucks and life is full of disappointment sometimes. Your world can be shattered by uncovering a streaming pile of shit you would have rather left unfucked with. But don't let that shit stick to you. Nobody goes through life without it. Alright. And one more thing. I listen to music while I do my readings. A song that stood out was Unbelievable by Diamond Rio. It's a 90s country song. It might resonate with somebody. Alright. Thank y'all.